Welcome to ET Garage. Anyone who's been following my channel knows why this transmission is in a stand. If you haven't, go back, check out the other videos. I'll give you a quick update. I rebuilt this trans about 2 years ago, or about 20,000, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, about 20,000 miles ago. I had to have well over 20,000 miles on it. And coming home from Cars and Coffee last Sunday, this cover ejected, or came off and was laying on the exhaust. All the fluid came out, made a big mess going down the on ramp to I-81 here in Pennsylvania, and the trans burnt up in the process. So I got it out for a second time, and I'm hoping the damage isn't too severe. I'm pretty damn sure I burnt up the clutches. Of course, when it loses fluid, it loses the pistons that apply the clutches lose pressure, and they slip and they burn up. And that's what probably happened. Also, I wasn't able to push this car backwards, so there might be something mechanically broken in here too, or at least that's what I am thinking. I won't find that out until I take it apart, which is what I'm going to do today, or at least start taking it apart. I still have, even though I drained the pan, there's still a bunch inside here that's draining out, you can see. And I'm going to go ahead and start taking this apart. I'm going to find out what the damage is, I guess. So, hold tight. Hopefully you can see that, but I was hoping it wouldn't be this bad, but it is pretty bad. There's lots of stuff from there when the band's burnt up, and the magnet actually broke apart too, which makes me wonder, but it ain't pretty in here. A lot of metallic stuff. I'm going to start getting the components off and get the pump off and all that stuff. Doesn't look too good what I'm going to find, I don't think, so. Definitely got a lot of cleanup too. I was hoping it wasn't that bad, but yeah, I'm gonna have to disassemble everything. Okay, I have the input drum out, and hopefully you guys can see all this. This is pretty bad in here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the little gears in there are all stripped. All the teeth are gone on the planetary gears. This gear here in the middle, this should just pull right out. It was actually wouldn't even move before. I actually managed to get it up a little bit. But anyway, let's go look at the clutches. See how bad those are. Okay, the clutches all actually look good. I mean, they're dirty from all that depress that I got on there from the planetary gears self-destructing. And these gears here, which I believe are the low and engine braking clutches, these all still look like new. So the clutches are good, and I haven't taken the reverse drum apart yet. Judging from what I'm seeing, though, those clutches are still like new also, along with the band clamp. That also looks really good. It's just dirty and all that debris on there. I could, I guess, possibly just clean these all up and put them back in. But I'll probably at least, at the minimum, replace the 3 and 4 clutches. In fact, maybe I'll upgrade that to a Z-Pack. I don't know. I'm going to talk to my transmission man, the person that I get these parts from. He's an expert on this stuff. He's considered one of the best at it when it comes to this stuff. So I'll talk to him. But anyway, I'm going to get on with trying to get that planetary out. I also still need to take the pump apart and see if there's any damage in there. Hopefully not. Hopefully not too. Hopefully the screens, there's little screens in there, and hopefully they all caught the depress before any damage got to the pump. So we'll see. Okay, here's all the carnage from the planetary and sun gear. This would be, I guess, your forward planetary gear. I might be wrong. I get my nomenclature mixed up, but this whole unit here is fried. It's pretty much destroyed. I had to take an angle grinder and go in here and cut basically this same top plate here would have been on top, and I had to cut them out in order to get the planetary gears out. And the reason I had to do that is to get the sun gear out. The sun gear sits in here like this and should just lift right out, and then there's a snap ring under here that you take off the shaft, the output shaft, and then this pulls out. I was not able to get these out. All these planetary gears, even all the teeth were stripped off. They were like locked in there, and it was keeping this sun gear from coming up. And see how I don't know if you can see that or not, but this thing is basically what it comes down. These are totally destroyed. And you can see the bearings in there. Of course, those are destroyed. So I'm going to have to get a new planetary gear set, a new shell. I might have been able to save this shell here, but I don't think so, because I had to go, when I went in there with the only way I was able to get that piece out was with the angle grinder. When I did, of course, I boogered up the shell. So I'm just going to go for a new shell. And this part, section here, these are actually two separate parts. So, I mean, it's possible I might be able to save this. I don't think it's worth it for the price I can get them. And I'm probably better off just getting new ones and not chancing it. Yeah, this is pretty galled up in there. So that, all the Torrington bearings are just toast. So those are shot. And then on the rear planetary gear, this actually isn't bad, but like that one here isn't bad. This one here has a little movement on it, side to side. One of these are real bad. Which one is it? I think that one. Well, you can see how that's moving. Hopefully you can see that. I shouldn't really be doing that. I think there's one here that's worse. Yeah, this one here is really bad. I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyway, it's rocking back and forth. That means the bearings are shot in it. I think they sell rebuild kits for these too, but I think I'm going to upgrade this to to what it comes with. Like, this is a 4 planetary gears. The upgrade would be to go to the 5. Same with this. So I'll upgrade to that. Upgrade those to 5, I guess, the 5 gears. And I'll have to get all the Torrington bearings. All new bushings I'll have to get. And going over to the pump. The pump actually isn't too bad. It's savable. It did get a bunch of debris in it. I don't know if you can see it right here. There's that gouge in it. I should be able to machine this surface. I did it last time too. And of course this part here will be a little bit more difficult to machine in here. We get that gouge. That gouge really isn't that bad. So I might be all right there. But I could machine this inside surface. If I take 3/1000ths off here, I got to take 3/1000ths off here. And this surface here, I just take off the complete surface when I mount it in the lathe. I'll just make a complete run. Try and get as nice a finish as possible. So that's what I'm going to do to salvage the pump. The rest of the components look pretty good. I believe when I was taking it apart, I lost some of my little bolt check valve balls, so I have to go through that. I have all the instructions from the original rebuild when I did it, and so I can go back and do that. That's not a problem. I have extra check balls too, so it ain't a problem. But that's pretty much it for this. I'll try and update everybody in the future what's going on, and how I make out with the hard parts, the planetary gear sets. That'll be in the next video. So everyone check back, subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell, whatever you want to do. But everybody have a great day, a hell of a lot better day than I'm having. And God bless.